with all the uproar going on with the Chicago Bears, we gotta point our attention towards my man's Ryan Poles, especially for some of his decision making. So the question on today's mailbag episode is it time to be concerned about Ryan Poles' decision makings? Y'all know we're gonna talk about that and get into the mailbag. But you already know. Before we get it, you gotta hear the music first.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host here, Bobby, and I'm joined by my co-host, C Dub. So if y'all tuned in with us today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. C Dub, what's the word?
What's the word, man? I'm eager to get into these topics right here. What's up? What's happening?
You already know. But hey, we ran across a post that talked about Ryan Poles' decision making as of late. It comes from Bears Empire. So we want to give a shout out to them for bringing our attention to this. He pretty much came out and said that a lot of people are not talking about Ryan Poles' decision making that could have pretty much impacted the Chicago Bears in a tremendous way. In 2022, Ryan Poles allowed James Daniels and David Montgomery to just walk. And then he picked up Nate Davis, who we just benched, and then picked up DeAndre Swift, who looks like he ain't getting much tick. Then you bring in the Chase Claypool stuff, the trade of Roquan Smith, etc., etc. Do you think that those moves should cause for concern when it comes to Ryan Poles' decision making?
Um, I mean, you can grade them as is each move, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna lose confidence in Ryan Poles. Of course, you're gonna have those that didn't work out in your particular team's favor, but look at the ones that did. You can say the trade with Carolina may be the greatest trade of all time. You can look at this defensive backfield, the one that he built that's young and one of the best in the league. You can look at this linebacker core that could be one of the best in the league. How about the trade for Montez Sweat? What about the good things? I hate when people when you're in a little adversity and your first thing to do is just crash out. I was looking up me right before before we started this show. I was looking up like it gotta be a medical term for the way that the Chicago Bears um respond to stuff like this. But respond like, is it a medical term for overacting? And I looked up and it is something called adjustment disorder, an emotional or behavioral reaction to a stressful event or change in a life that is considered unhealthy or excessive.
Ain't no way.
You guys have an adjustment disorder. It's early in the season. I need you guys to calm down. Woosah. In the off season, after the draft, mostly everybody, even I'll just call it 95% of Bears fans was like calling him King Pose. He got a superior haul. He's a genius. And now after 3 weeks, after you see something like James Daniels, he was awful. He wasn't that, I ain't gonna say he was awful, but he wasn't that good with the Chicago Bears. Obviously, a change of strategy, a change of teammates in the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's thriving and he's rated the best guard in the league, but he was not that with us, not even close. And when it comes to the running backs, we offered Montgomery more money than he got with the Detroit Lions. He chose to go with Detroit. It is what it is. I don't think it's the time to be. You hear what I said? It's not the time to be concerned about Poe's decisions.
And you know if it's coming for C Dub, My man's locked in. Y'all know this is the homeless of the homeless,
Yes.
but he locked in. And I'm here to second that motion. C Dub. If I asked anybody who watches football at for an extensive amount of time, when I asked them the question, how do they think about Eagles GM Howie Roseman? I guarantee 95% of the people that I asked is going to say Howie Roseman is great for the Philadelphia Eagles. Why has Howie Roseman been great for the Philadelphia Eagles? Because he's managed the money well, he's brought in the talent, and he's handled the assets. What has Ryan Poles done? Brought in the talent, handled the money, handled the assets. Howie Roseman moved off of Nick Foles after he won a Super Bowl. He moved out of Carson Wentz after he had an MVP season.
Yes.
He fired Doug Peterson after he won a Super Bowl. Nick Sirianni just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and he on a hot seat. Ryan Poles, for the most part, when we talk about players, assets, and money, has handled everything well, and he has made those tough decisions. The whole point about this is that, look, his job, he's been performing well. It ain't his damn fault that coaches can't live up to the expectations. Now, I will say this to end the point, bro. He gotta continue the process of or show that consistency that he ain't sticking around and gonna settle for mediocrity. He's moved off of players that have been mediocre for the squad. If Matt Eberflus doesn't improve, he has to move off of him and not think twice. That's the only caveat.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And my viewpoint is he definitely got some building left with this team, especially next season. And it's time for him to put on his principal hat and start putting people setting people accountable for what they're doing on the football field and giving the proper reprimands if the coach is the guy that you it's time to reprimand that. Maybe fire him, do whatever you got to do. If a certain player is not fitting in with the teams, it's time to start trading them, cutting them, whatever. It's starting to get to the time where we need to start seeing results from Ryan
Facts.
Poles. So it's the job getting tougher for Ryan Poles.
Yeah.
I think it's getting less fun now for Ryan Poles. How about that? Could you
I mean, it
understand? Can
could
you
be more
dig that?
fun if they win games.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm with you. I'm with you. I see where you coming from with that statement, though.
Mm.
But yeah, man, don't crash out, man.
Dang.
We still got 14 games left in this season. We'll see what happens. We could definitely hold guys accountable, but don't go back to saying that you wish you want Justin Fields back. Don't go back to saying that you want Luke Getsy back. Don't crash out in that regard. You can hold people accountable.
Wait,
but don't
somebody said
crash
they
out
want
to say
Lukey
that you
Dookie?
want to redo things that happened this off season when you already stood on business and said you was happy with it.
Yep.
That's
They
all
said they
we
want
saying.
Lukey Dookie back. What?
I'm just saying, people crash out, bro.
Damn. They really
But
crashing. Y'all want Lukey Dookie back?
But hey, let's start. Let us know your thoughts and everything down below. I know there's gonna be some people that's concerned. However, I'm not that concerned. But let's hear it. Let's see what you got to say. Down below, comment on that. C-Dub, it's time to get into the mailbag.
Yes, sir.
We about
My
to jump
people.
right into it, y'all. Let's start it off. C-Dub, this first one is from G.
G.
Hey man, what's going on, family, man? It's Beezy G, the low end, first time call. I just want to say, I fuck with y'all boys, man. Y'all do this shit really out Chicago shit. We doing this shit. You tell y'all really come here, talk, but y'all carry yourself and y'all really, you know what I'm saying, passionate about this shit like the rest of us. But let me get straight to it because I know I ain't got that much time. That fourth and interplay. Man, I ain't gonna even lie. I wasn't even mad when he did that dumb shit because I'm so used to it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even surprised, man. It don't matter who the fuck got that play call sheet. I was expecting some stupid shit like that. But They just need to dumb the shit down, nigga. If y'all don't get Andrew Billings back there as a fullback and Corey Blaze again as a fucking running back, they got to get an inch, nigga. If Billings run through the line, that nigga go take out about 3-4 niggas, man. That shit gonna be a fucking walk in the park. You can have anybody, but you can have Virginia old ass walk that ball in if y'all put Billings as a fucking fullback, man. They gotta stop being stupid, man. That shit would have won the game. And let's not forget, you know what I'm saying? I was a Jesse guy. I wish they would have kept him. So yeah, then it is what it is. I ain't even mad at Cass, but I want him to succeed too, because I just give a fuck about the Bears. But I still fuck with Jesse too. But nigga, we should have been a 10-17 last year. And I ain't even saying that on no, you know what I'm saying? These was close games that we could have pulled out. Like them 3 games we lost, we had to leave. Them should have been games we was going to the crib with a dub with, going to the playoffs, and this shit should have been a whole different situation. That's why I don't understand how you don't get the fuck rid of Eberflus or anybody if you go get rid of Justin. If you go keep Eberflus, you should have kept Justin and see what the fuck was gonna be. But you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this mediocre shit. And we need to, you know what I'm saying, do our shit, man. Like, come on now, we the oldest franchise. We got the best fans in this shit. Die-hard fans in this shit. Y'all keep coming out there on some bullshit. Like, this shit look ridiculous. That Colts game, I feel like that game go bite us in the ass because these are the games you got to win. Because if you split with the division, because the division good, if you split with the division and then you look back and it's a game like this or the Panthers or some shit that we'll end up losing, some stupid shit like that, that we'll have to be out them playoffs again. Then everybody go be pissed off. And DJ ain't biting his tongue. That nigga on them sideline, he don't give a fuck, and I don't really even blame him. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Chicago up, bet down. We fucks with y'all. Peace.
All right. So we heard from G. C-Dub, what you got?
Hey, shout out to G. He made some rather interesting and very entertaining comments in that mailbag. And first off, I love putting Andrew Billings in the backfield to clear the road for a running back. I think that's an easy half-yard touchdown. That's an absolute genius. But I want to say something about that fourth down play call and what happened and what it could mean for the future. Can I blow y'all, man? And I am glad that it happened. It is a wake-up call for Shane Waldron. It is a wake-up call for this offense. And it's a wake-up call for the entire Chicago Bears team. You cannot go out there and just put bullshit up. Even the worst of teams will beat you, as in the Indianapolis Colts, because I still think they stink. This might be a blessing in disguise that you guys need to get y'all shit together and stop bullshitting. Why on earth would you call that play right there on 4th down? So all the stuff we've been hearing throughout the week, Shane Waldron has taken the blame for that. He's taken it like a champ, and he said he will not let it happen again. I'm going to take that man for his word, and I'm going to see if this is a blessing in disguise. You can dig that.
I definitely dig that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that was a great point. Hey, can't be mad at it. Hey, I'd rather the Bears look like idiots right now than look like idiots in November and December.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think when you get to November and December, that's when it's gonna be more meaningful football being played. Like I said, bro, a few episodes we did ago, a lot of people bought into the team up north based off their play in November and December.
Mm-hmm.
They literally won 3 straight games versus us, Bryce Young, and another quarterback. And everybody was excited to the point that they said these are Super Bowl contenders. I ain't jumping off the porch on that regard, but I'm just saying the Bears should be preparing to play more meaningful football in November, and you hope that they can take those steps forward. And I appreciate that point that you came with. We look like idiots out there. Everybody was screenshotting the 4 linemen on the ground.
Just a joke.
Everybody screenshotted the 4 linemen on the ground and said, hey, Shane Waldron, what are you doing, my guy?
Yeah, bro.
And then you had guys, Mercedes Lewis, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Caleb Williams step up and say, hey, this ain't what it is. Matt Eberflus called him in the office, 6:30 a.m. on Monday. Hey, they giving feedback to him. He giving feedback to them. and I'm gonna go and see what he said. It. We
Mm-hmm.
gonna hold them to it.
Yep.
Y'all know right here on Chicago Bears Central, we gonna hold them to it. So let's see what you got to do on Sunday versus these Rams.
No, bro.
But anyway, appreciate the call, G.
Shout out G.
I ain't know if you said busy or measy. So just make sure you correct that down below for us so we can make sure we approach you the right way. But I
No,
hope
bro.
you was good with G. You know what I'm
G.
saying? Keep it G. You know?
Yo, bro.
But nonetheless, we moving on to the next one. C-Dub, this next one is from Donovan.
What's going on,
Donovan.
Hayes? What's going on, team? C-Dub, Bobby, Steve-O, Kev. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Donovan, man. And I don't know if y'all gonna play this on Saturday, but this what this is for. This is the Saturday voicemail. So I was just thinking, like, our fan base is just like we're like a bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no insult. It's more like, we sick of seeing bullshit. We want to see something else, right? Well, if you look at our history, offense has never been, stout, right? As stout as our offense was when we had Jay Cutler and them, I don't know what stout, what y'all mean or what y'all think of when I say stout, but I'm like, we was good, I guess. But yeah, it's never been our calling card, and we have the opportunity to have a very good offense, and since we don't, everybody's just kind of falling for the okie doke as far as, well, it is the Bears, you know what I'm saying? What y'all expect from the national media to the fans and all of that shit. Well, at least the casual fans, the ones that look at numbers and think of the story. But I'm gonna say, like, yeah, we aren't playing good offensively. We're doing good defensively. It's not the offense. I think we can be so good that it's gonna be like really overwhelming, if that makes sense. Like, Caleb get his stride going because he's still a rookie. People just seem to say rookies are supposed to be like 4-year vets on their first 3 games or some shit. But he's still a rookie. In fact, there are 2nd, 3rd, 4th-year players that are playing worse than him. But he plays for Chicago. But anyways, at Trevor Lawrence, I told y'all. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, we have the chance to be so good that it's just like abnormal, unnatural, for Chicago. And I think it's just to a point where it's like, be patient, because when it happens, it's going to be a lot for you. You know what I'm saying? We got so many weapons. We got weapons we didn't use. Of course, we got some weapons we didn't use correctly. But, like, once this shit pops off, it's going to pop off. And I think Caleb is the guy to do it. Everybody's hating on him and shit. He only played 3 games. I think he's the guy to do it. I think we got the receivers to do it. This O-line can be serviceable enough to get us through the year, the next offseason. So y'all just let me know what y'all think, man. That was just my little take. Chicago up, Bear down.
I appreciate the call, my man's Donovan. It seemed like you was in a car. My guy, make the turn already.
Make the turn.
It sounds like you in Chicago traffic. You do be waiting there for a few minutes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Make the turn, my guy. But hey, when it comes to Chicago Bears fans, look, I can't even be. Look, I'm doing my best to remain calm, as well as other folks that's around. But a lot of us, when it comes to Chicago Bears, we are desperate right now. We are desperate right now. We stink. And we are desperate because we know what we have. We just want to see the results. And when it comes to Caleb Williams, look, man, I don't care. Look, this is why we always come on here and say, look, don't take our words for being the gospel. Don't take the words that the national media is saying as the gospel. Look at the stuff yourself. Come to your own conclusion and ride with it. Whether that sound outrageous or not, live in your own opinion. Because at the end of the day, whether we make the predictions to say they're going to win or lose, at some point, you're either going to be right or wrong. So who cares? Caleb is going to be fine. Who cares what others are saying? He's shown in the second half of that Colts game he can get it going. He just got to continue to improve.
Yeah, and I have no doubt in my mind that he will. It's just look what the burden that he already doing, that he's already been presenting to the game since game one. It started off a little slow with it when it comes to output on yardage and touchdown passes. But if you look at that second half in the last game against the Colts, it's looked like it's starting to compute. The fans, they don't know what a modern offense. I'm gonna say we haven't seen it, especially um in consistent years, like year to year. We have a modern good offense that you can count on to get you at least what 21, 24 points per game. Our last great offense, where we scored 52 touchdowns and over 4,400 yards in 2013. That was the last time that we had even the slightest, and I don't even think that was mediocre in the NFL that year. I'm gonna have to check. I didn't do all of my research. It's just this we not used to it, bro. It's about ground and pound with us. Good defenses. We gotta change the whole template with the Chicago Bears, bro. We need to be a great overall team, offense and defense and special teams. It can't just be about running the ball and playing great defense, letting the defense bail you out. They all must work in tandem to be a great competing team for we can bring another Super Bowl to this city. It's been too damn long, almost 40 damn years. So that's all I got to say about that.
For sure. Well, appreciate the call, Donovan. C Dub, we better get this into this next one. This next one is from Ja.
John
CPT,
Morant.
what that shit do is Josh from Arizona. Just want to tap in and give y'all my thoughts on this here game coming up on Sunday. But first, before I get to that, I want to say, yeah, not only is this a must win, they ain't got their offensive linemen together, the defense ain't together. They got their two best wide receivers. We gotta win this game. Gotta win this game. But as far as everybody else overreacting about the like, Caleb is looking. I don't care what nobody says. I think he looks good. I think he's progressing. I think that at this rate at this rate, at the end of the season, we're gonna have us not only a good quarterback, but I think one of the best quarterbacks, in my opinion. Everyone else feel free to have their own, but I still think that this Sunday we gonna not only get the dub, but I think he does it in a great fashion to where he proves a lot of what a lot of people are saying wrong. If not, I may be wrong. He is a rookie. I think that not we ain't got to make excuses for him, but we got to consider the absolute truth in that he is a rookie. This is his first year in the NFL, or in the NFL style offense, the NFL players that are faster, bigger, and better than they were in college. I don't know, man. I don't see him being a bust like everybody else. I don't see that everybody else sees. Like I get it. Like I be hyped and shit too, but to call him a bust, oh, say that we should have kept Justin Fields, and I'm a Justin Fields. No, I wanted to keep him, but come on now, bro. Like let's keep it a $150. Like we got a better quarterback than Justin. I love Justin, but Caleb's just better. He's 15 better. I haven't proved it yet, but I got confidence in that. Well, I guess we'll see. Chicago up, bear down, baby.
All right. So we heard from my man's Ja. C Dub, what you got?
Thank you so much, Ja, for your wise comment, bro. I'm glad that some people are recognizing what happened. Caleb Williams. Well, let's just look at Jaden Daniels last game. Everybody praising. I think he passed for 90% completion percentage,
Mm-hmm.
only for like 220 or 230 yards though. That and my nephew, he gave me the gospel earlier, saying that he was only throwing to the right side. And I'm gonna just throw this in. It looked like he probably had one or two reads. Caleb Williams is doing the whole fucking playbook. Caleb Williams is coming to the line, setting the protections, calling audibles for a rookie from day one. He did it since game one. And all he does is progress in his game. And this kid is going to be a danger to the NFL. I'm telling you right now. He's learning on the fly while having all type of responsibilities that a guy like Aaron Rodgers will have. A guy like the guy he's finna play, Matt Stafford. This kid is a rookie in his fourth game coming up. with all of that responsibility, this kid is gonna be great.
Yeah, I think I agree with both of you guys. I think that right now, anybody that's calling Caleb Williams a bust, I just feel like it's just a complete overreaction. Has it been perfect? No. But have we seen progress? Yes. Do we like the schematics of everything? No. But has there been some things that we say that he can handle and do well? Yes. There's
Yeah,
a lot of things that we've seen to where we said, hey, Caleb is doing well. And there are some things that we say, hey, Caleb, why you throw that, bro?
really.
Caleb, why the ball ain't on the money, bro? Caleb,
Mhm.
why you overthrow him? We've held him accountable. But at the same time, we can't overreact to say that he's a bust and act like he ain't did what he was doing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can't
Mhm.
ignore the fact. We got to keep it a buck. And look, if you a Chicago Bears fan and you praying that Justin Fields succeed and Caleb Williams fail for the sake of trying to prove your point right, you're a fucking clown.
He's a goofy.
You're a clown. And you shouldn't be calling yourself a Bears fan. I can sit here and say right now, I hope Justin Field does well.
Yep.
With no, I'm not going to diminish how many pass yards he got. I'm not going to diminish how many attempts that he got. He playing winning football. Show him love in that regard. But I'm a Bears fan, and I want Caleb to succeed. And I'm a Bears fan first and foremost, and I want the Bears to win. That's all I care about. Do I want to trade Justin Fields and say he come back? He ain't coming
Coming
back.
back. Y'all can forget
That's
about
over with.
it.
Get
Forget
it
it.
out your head and move on.
Yes. Talk to him, nephew.
That's all we trying to just say.
Talk to him.
But hey, appreciate the realness, Ja. Appreciate the word, C-Dub.
Shout out
Let's
to
get
Ja.
into this next one. This one's from Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
Yo, what's up, Hayes? What's up, fellas? This is Thaddeus from the South Side of Chicago, West Chatham. And I want to talk about what I'm hearing, the narrative um, about our quarterback against the Washington quarterback, man. And all I have to say about that is, if you look at Jaden Daniels' offensive line, man, I mean, man, he got a center from Dallas that's playing like an all-star that Post could have picked up. Uh, Also, they drafted well, so they got a better offensive line, first of all. And if you look at the game, then you can see that he had more time to throw. All right, so that's cool. And I think Caleb's going to be good. I mean, Caleb's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's not great. But then the other thing, I hear people say fire Flus. Yeah, okay, Flus has his flaws, right? But the dude, he's a defensive mind, and they playing McVay this weekend, man. And McVay is a hell of a play caller. So if Flus could somehow slow that down, I mean, uh, I think the Bears gonna be all right, man. Everybody is getting kind of down, and I can understand, man, because we don't want to be 1-3, but I have maybe it's blind face, man, but I just got a feeling they're gonna just pull this together. I think they had a heart to heart. I think Waldron may scheme up some better plays, getting the ball to not only Roshan, but utilizing that three-headed monster and using it in the right way. And I think that's important, man, that they use what they have, the limitations in the right way. And, that's pretty much all I got to say, man. I'm just tired of people just trying to compare Caleb Williams to Jaden Daniels and all of that. Yeah, Jaden Daniels, yeah, he may have shown out the other day on prime time, but yet, I mean, you could look at the offensive line, man. I mean, come on, man. His offensive line, look where they were drafted. Look what they have. That's pretty much all I got to say, man. I mean, if you go to the dollar store, man, you expect what you get, man. I mean, we got some journeymen, and what? Our left tackle is a fifth rounder. Come on, man. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but bear down, man. That's all I got to say. Bear down, and I have a feeling we're gonna win this game by about 7 or 8 points, maybe 10, man. All right, bear down. Peace, brothers.
All right. So we heard from Thaddeus. I appreciate the call, my guy. First thing first, I'm with you. I think that uh Jaden Daniels, he had an exceptional game. He did exactly what he needed to do, regardless if you know what I'm saying, what the game plan was or how simple it was or whatever. So we show love to him in that regard. But I will say this: in week 2, when Caleb Williams was battling against the Texans versus CJ Stroud, if Caleb Williams pulls off the same thing, the media was gonna be dick riding too.
Yeah.
This is what they do. If Caleb Williams don't look well, they don't throw for a lot of passing, and the Chicago Bears lose. Guess what's the narrative that they automatically jump into? I don't know what the Chicago Bears are doing. They've never developed a quarterback. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do it now. That's going to be the narrative that comes into it. So it is what it is. We just got to see what it turns out to be, because we've been sticking through this and having our eyes focused on the Bears more so than other teams, while a lot of people that speak on the Bears spend more time on the more popular teams who's going to run their headlines for said days. And the last point is, when it comes to matching up versus the Rams, the Chicago Bears offense needs to focus on starting fast. Let this defense play with a lead for once,
Yes.
and then we shall see what happens.
First off, that was a great take. First off, I want to get a flowers to Jaden Daniels. He is having an unbelievable start of the season, especially when you talk about completion percentage at 80%, 664 yards and 2 touchdowns. Same 2 touchdowns that Caleb Williams has. I want to say he's a very accurate quarterback, but it looked like he don't take chances. It's going to come a time when you're going to have to push the ball up the field. I'm just going to tell y'all. He has hit some bombs, but it's going to be a time where you're going to have to take some chances out here, and them numbers will come down. And I already said it's about responsibility with me. I think they're trying to, and it might be good for Jaden Daniels. They're gonna training wheels, the training wheels you used to have on your bike, Jaden Williams into his progression. They like, Caleb, here, bow. There go the playbook. Everything's on you, my brother. And this young kid is progressing, and he's gonna be great. Um, the Rams, absolutely. I agree with nephew that we're gonna have to jump on them early. Let's see how the defense plays with a lead. Have we had a lead this season?
No.
Let's see how we play with the lead. My God. And y'all just watch. That second half was very telling to me what the future is going to look like with Caleb Williams. He's only going to get better. He's going to make some more mistakes throughout the year, some rookie mistakes, but he's going to correct them fast, and he's going to be a monster for this team and just an absolute demon for the NFL.
For sure. Well, appreciate the call, Thaddeus. We're going to get into this last one, C-Dub. You already know we black yet again.
Marifa!
Here's that last voicemail from Marifa Asa.
Yeah. Bobby, C-Dub, hey, you Cognac boy. What's happening, fellas? It's your man, my Reaper side, black yet again, man. Listen, man, I'm calling in, man, because I was at the game on Indianapolis, man, and I saw that damn offensive line get their ass kicked, man, down in Indy, and I said, damn, what the hell is going on? And then I come around tonight, they said that they had a players meeting with Shane Waldron, and the players, the captains, came together and told Shane Waldron, stop coaching like a chump. Okay? He up in there shaking and sweating and shit in front of the goddamn office like the damn coach from Bobby Boucher's Water Boy. He's scared as hell to tell these boys that they doing wrong. That's why they get Nate Davis out there doing what the hell he want to do, because ain't nobody holding him accountable. So they said, damn, man, listen, I'm sick of coming to these meetings and you giving out gold stars to the offense talking about, it's going to be all right, fellas. You missed the block, but it's okay. You get them next time. No, hell no. Look at him, man. They told him, look, Shane, you got to coach us hard, okay? You got to call a spade a spade. You can't be scared and shaky in Chicago, okay? You can't be sitting around here pussyfooting around and skating around the topics and thinking everything gonna be okay. You gotta hold them accountable. If Nate Davis, sorry motherfucking ass, can't make a goddamn block, then his ass need to be called out in front of his teammates. Okay? If the damn center Shelton, Coleman Shelton, is falling on his ass and can't get a goddamn block, he needs to be called out in front of his teammates. We don't give a damn about his feelings. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Okay? So, gotta be a man. Gotta tell him how it is and gotta hold him accountable or else you're gonna lose the team. Okay? Jalen Johnson said it. If we lose another one, we could be like, okay, fuck it. We done. But the mental mentality of the team is on Shane Waldron to fix. Okay? He got to get it done. All right, look here, man. I'm going to get up out of here. I got a place to go. Got people to see. But you know what I'm going to say before I leave? It's Chicago up and bear down, baby. FTB. Let's go.
That's my guy,
FGB.
man.
FGB. But hey, you said everything that needed to be said, and I just ended on this one. Hey, we gonna see how desperate they is in front of the home crowd. We gonna see how desperate they is in front of the home crowd.
You know what the home
How
crowd
bad you
gonna
want to
do.
win in front of the home crowd?
You know what they gonna do. If it ain't right, what they gonna do? Already know, bro. And I don't want to get to that point, nephew. I don't. Whenever that happens, when you getting booed at Soldier Field, ain't nothing good gonna come out the season, bro. It ain't nothing. So I'm glad that they had all these meetings and they confronted Shane Waldron. Be tougher, dude. You a F boy? You ain't with this? Why you shaking? We got you, bro. If you got to tell somebody something, you know what I'm saying? Tell them what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Be a man, Shane. Shane, be a man. Hey,
Come on, bro.
somebody said it earlier, nephew. I think it was Ja or G. This a must win. Nephew, agree? After all this
we
history,
went home.
wait.
Defend the home turf.
After that debacle,
Bro, every
started with
home game is a must win. I don't care. Defend home turf, bro.
but especially after that debacle of a fourth down, start with that fourth down, and you lose to that team, and then all the ruckus and the meetings and the confrontations this week is had. It looked like y'all trying to put it all on the line. Must win against the Rams.
Well, we gonna see what they made of on Sunday, and y'all make sure y'all be tuned in for that pregame. Hey, C-Dub, you know in a couple weeks we're gonna have to wake up at 8 a.m.
Why?
For a Bears pregame. Well, you're gonna be up at 7. You Central Time. They're gonna be playing in London. The game start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're gonna be up at 7.
Damn the United Nations, bro. We what the
Hey, let Auntie know right now. It's bussing early.
Bro, I feel bad for my neighbors. It ain't looking good. Oh, no! Neighbors gonna be mad, bro. But guess what? How many F's do I give, nephew?
0. Zero for my Hispanic people. Zero.
But
hey, I
shout out to
definitely
my
just
neighbors,
made that bistec y tetetones arroz.
Arroz tangules.
Arroz. Yes, sir. But you got anything left, bro?
Hey, man. This gonna be a fun game to watch. They putting a lot on the table. I am so excited for this game. This is my most excited I've been since the first game of the season. I am eager to watch, bro.
Oh, bro, hopefully we get a different feel and a look at this game. But nonetheless, we appreciate all the callers that called in. If you want to call in and be a part of the mailbag episode for yourself, you can call in as well. 773-242-9336. And you can also find it down below in the description. We appreciate y'all. Chicago up and bet down. We're going to see y'all right before the game. Peace out.
Black yet again.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.